Since 1995, the Edward Jones Dome will be host for our game, which looks to be a good one, between Arizona and St. Louis. Let's take you now to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth, who are getting set for the kickoff.
With the dome protecting us from the elements, weather won't have an effect on this one today. I'm Tom Hammond. Chris Collinsworth is here. We're ready for the call. He'll return it from the 1. And I have to say, when we were watching these two teams in warm-ups, you can see they couldn't wait to get after each other, Chris.
We've got a great game on tap. Both these teams seem to always perform so well against each other. I expect to see the same thing.
Strong throw to his left. Tackled at the 48-yard line. They pick up several yards there on the pass.
And that fake really was the difference. Not only did the quarterback sell it, the running back sold it, the offensive line did, and the receiver was open for a nice play.
Go. Come on now.
Looks to pass. He throws right. Can't connect on that one. Bennett was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt.
Here we go.
Man in motion. They hand it off. He's dropped around the 49-yard line. Jackson gains around 3 yards on the counterplay. Quarterback is in the gun. He has 3 receivers in the formation. Drops back to pass. Surveys the field. And he's drilled at the 43-yard line. That guy just took a huge hit on that sack. That's one of those plays where you're glad to see him walk away.
This quarterback's a tough guy, but man, you don't ever want to see your quarterback take a shot like that. That kind of a hit can really change the complexion of a game.
They down it at the 1. What a great punt to pin them deep.
When you go for a punt to pin a team deep in their own territory, the last thing you want to have happen is to have it end up in the end zone for a touchback, because it just is a letdown for the punt team. Now you've got them backed up inside the 10-yard line. Nice play.
Give to the tailback. Brought down right around the 12-yard line. They get out of trouble there with a huge gain on the ground.
And that's really a missed opportunity for this defense. They have them backed up. They go fairly conservative with the play call with the run and still break it out of there.
Tosses it out. Cuts back and he's dropped. 2 yards on the toss.
Gain of 2.
From their own 15-yard line. They come out with 4 wide receivers. Looking to throw. Short throw to the left. Tackled around the 22-yard line. The defense didn't have a chance on that one. Great throw that time.
Yeah, really not much a defense can do when you get a guy that can throw the football like that. You know, you get yourselves in position defensively, you think you're in the right spot, you're going to make a play, and a guy makes a throw like that, and you go, hey, that's a good throw.
Looking for an open man, and they can't connect. Hope was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt. 4th down. The punt team is on the field looking to kick this one away. He punts it. Hall fields it at the 42. He's tackled right around the 48-yard line. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. They'll set up shop at the 49-yard line. 1st down now and 10 to go.
Come on, D, let's get off the field now. Let's go get it.
Bolger gives it up the middle. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. Jackson picks up about 7 yards on the run. They line up in the I formation. Again with the carry. Brought down behind the line. Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
Jackson takes the handoff. They tackle him for a loss. Their defense did the job on that series.
Yeah, nice job by the defense there, but offensively, now you have to begin to wonder just a little bit. They go back to the sideline, and you start questioning the play calling to some degree.
Jones will punt it, and he absolutely boomed it. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. First down, looking to throw. And it's completed. He's brought down at about the 39-yard line. Excellent pass by the quarterback on that play.
I'm really enjoying watching the timing between this receiver and the quarterback. We're seeing a well-schooled offense now going to work.
He looks to throw on first down. Can't complete it. This quarterback's not going to get it done with throws like that.
Yeah, I don't know if the ball slipped out of his hand or what, but that one really wasn't that close for a professional quarterback.
Gives it up the gut. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. James gains around 3 yards on the draw play.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Looking to throw. On the run, he throws it. And they get him at about the 45-yard line. The defense was coming with a heat on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
They motion to the right. Drops back. Short pass to his left. He's tackled at the 40. Pretty nice pickup on the pass that time.
And that's simply good design and execution on the pattern. They work hard all week in practice to make sure that on game day they have that timing down perfectly.
Again, he'll get the call. Brought down at the 38. A yard, maybe two, on the carry. They'll line it up again on third down. James is the lone setback. 3 receivers in the formation. Third and short, and they'll throw for it. Throws it short. Makes the catch. That completion won't amount to much, and they'll wind up short of a first on the play.
Very disappointing for an offense to get a completion and not get the first down. The receiver's job there is to make somebody miss. Clearly have to give the defense credit there. They won.
Gets the punt away. Goes into the end zone for a touchback. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. Single back formation. He needs to make a decision. It's tipped away. Holt was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt. Bolger steps to the line of scrimmage. 2 backs in the eye. Tosses it out. And he will lose yardage on the play. They tested the perimeter, but nothing doing.
When you have a great athlete at the running back position, the temptation is to toss him the ball, get him out in space, and let him try and break a tackle. That time, the space thing didn't work out so well.
Back to pass. Passes it out. Batted away. McMichael was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. Fourth down. The Rams line up to punt. The Cardinals have everyone on the line. Looks like they're coming after this one. Jones punts it, and he kicked this one pretty well. Tackled at the 34. I have to say, this guy really is a great return man.
That guy really has something special when it comes to returning kicks, all right. I mean, pure and simple. Some guys got it and some guys don't. I didn't have it. This guy, he's got it. He's the full package.
James takes the handoff. He's tackled at the 31. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. They line up at the 31. Quarterback is in the gun. He has 3 receivers in the formation. He drops back to pass. Fires it left. Makes the reception. And they get him at the 19. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did. And when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
He's looking to throw. He throws on the run. No one can come up with it. And he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
Fakes the run. Catch is made. He's finally dragged down, and now it will be first and goal. First down, goal to go. 9 yards to the goal line. Liner comes to the line with 3 wide. They're going to pitch it. Brought down at the 7. 2-yard gain. That brings up second down. 6 yards away from pay dirt here. The Cardinals line up with an offset I backfield. They hand it off. He's dropped for a loss. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Drops back to pass. Looks for a man open. It's incomplete. They went with a sideline pass, but he couldn't stay in bounds.
And that would have been a spectacular catch if he'd been able to come up with that one, just thrown a little bit too far outside.
And he makes it. Pretty good kick that time, and he drives it home for 3 points. Nice job. The kick is away. Williams from the 1. And at the 25. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Bolger comes to the line under center. Only one man back here. Gives to the back. He gets out to about the 25-yard line. The misdirection play gets a yard at the most. Offset I formation in the backfield. Feeds it to the back. He lost yardage on the play. The halfback just couldn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Loss of 1. St. Louis is going with the offset I backfield. Back to throw. Dumps it out right. Makes a cut. And he will be hit and dropped. Well, the pass was completed. they'll still be short of the marker.
You know, I just don't like that stuff, Tom. I call that chicken offense. You know, you go out there and you act like you're afraid. You're afraid to throw an interception. You're afraid to go for it down the field. You just settle and you bring the punter out. I don't like that.
Tackled at the 39-yard line. What happened to the coverage there, Chris?
Oh, come on. They completely lost containment on that guy. I mean, you just can't let that happen. I'll be honest. They were really lucky they didn't give up a touchdown on that one.
There's a play fake. Rockets it. It's broken up. Fitzgerald was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. They come out with a big set. Fitzgerald takes off to the right side. Setting up play action. Goes through his read. Smith had it and dropped it. Smith was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. They line up at the 39. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Looks to pass. Throws on the run. No connection this time. He couldn't find his intended target, and now they'll likely be forced to punt the ball. 4th down. The Cardinals ready to punt this one away. Hall is back deep to receive. Gets it away cleanly. Makes the fair catch. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Looking to throw. Throws it. Pass is complete. He's tackled at the 34. Not a bad pickup that time.
Yeah, the defense came with pressure, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback, and they paid a price. He got it out of there, picked up a nice gain.
They go with a pitch to the right. He's brought down at the 34-yard line, and the halfback has nowhere to go. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. They'll work from the shotgun. Back to throw. Looking for a receiver. Just clanks right off his hand. Bennett was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. Offset I formation in the backfield. Looking to throw. Throws short. Tackled at the 39-yard line. And that one was completed for a solid gain.
Solid gain, yes, but no first down on that play. So now it's going to bring up a decision on the part of the offense. Defensively, I think they executed that one exactly the way they wanted to.
Jones kicks it away, and did he ever get a hold of this one? Makes the fair catch. They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive. They'll set up shop at the 14. They line up in the I formation. Drops back on first down. Rifles this one out to the left. Out of bounds, incomplete. He couldn't get 2 feet in on that one.
Well, that's something receivers work on all the time, dragging that back toe, just unable to do it that time.
Liner gives it up the middle. Brought down around the 14-yard line. Back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. And that makes it 3rd down. Liner comes to the line, 3 wide formation. And they motion a guy to the right. There's a play fake. Scans the field. Moves to his right. At the 40. He's brought down at the 45. A little trickery by the quarterback paid off in a big way.
You know, really the best quarterbacks are almost magicians out there on the field. A little sleight of hand, little make you look here and think you see something you don't really see, and then they burn you on the back end.
Offense with 1st and 10 once again after that big gain through the air. It's the tailback. He fires forward to about the 49. James gets 3 yards on the play. 2nd and 7 coming up here. They line up in a one-back set. James gets the carry. And they get him at about the 45-yard line. James gains about 5 yards on the run. The offense facing another 3rd down here as they line up. Arizona is going with the offset I backfield. Fakes to the back. He throws right. Knocked out around the 42-yard line. He's hitting his marks today, and that last pass gives him 100 yards through the air.
When I spoke to him before the game, he said he had a bit of a virus during the week. Fortunately for his team, it doesn't look like it. Maybe the rest of them need to catch a little case of the flu.
Leinart hands it off. The defender gets him to the ground. James picks up about 4 yards on the delayed handoff. It's 2nd and 6 coming up. The backfield is in the offset I formation. He drops back to pass. With the throw. Pass completed. He's tackled at the 24-yard line. Great time for that type of pass. It worked to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
The Cardinals motion to the left side. He throws it. There for the catch. They finally bring him down, and it's 1st and goal. That's a 1st down right there. Might want to play them a little tighter, maybe even go to man cover.
Yeah, it's pretty tough to play a zone coverage against this quarterback. He does a great job in recognition, and that time you could see him move the zone defense just a little with his eyes before he threw it in there.
James, the lone back. James gets another handoff, and they get him at the 5. 4-yard gain on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. They'll line it up, 5 yards for the score. Lining up with 3 wide. They'll go with the run once again. And he makes it out to about the 5-yard line.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
The defense can't keep giving up yards on penalties like this.
Yeah, it's hard enough in the game today with the rule changes to help the offense to stop an offense anyway, but you can't give away yards.
Looking for an open man. Off-target pass. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defender.
I think the quarterback may have had to throw that ball a little sooner than he wanted to. The pressure was starting to get there.
Leinart comes to the line under center. Single backfield. James gets the carry. He's in for the score.
How about that sweet little spin move there? That's the kind of moves you've got to have in the NFL. That one worked beautifully.
This should add the extra point. Set down. The kick is up. It's good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. The kick. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. He breaks the tackle. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. The Rams come out with the offset eye. Throws while on the run. He's going to be tackled for a loss. They lose 4 on that one.
As a quarterback, sometimes you just have to see a play breaking down and get rid of the football and try it again on the next down.
Back to throw. Under heavy pressure. Comes down with it. He's brought down around the 28-yard line. And you won't see the coaching staff complaining about that.
Yeah, coaching staffs generally don't complain about too much when they have a quarterback that has the leadership qualities and the arm strength and the ability that this guy has.
Jackson takes it up the middle. He's dropped at the 33-yard line. Looks like he might have just gotten enough to convert for the first.
I wasn't sure he had that one, but remember, it's not where the ball carrier is. It's where the ball is. That time the officials marked it just across the line.
They hand it off. He's tackled at the 35. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
Gain of 2.
They line up at the 35. The offense lines this one up in shotgun. 3 wide receivers in the formation. Fullback straight ahead. And they get him at the 48-yard line. And the fullback made him pay big time on that run.
Wow, how often do you see that? A fullback with a big run like that. And I can tell you one thing. I used to play safety in high school. And anytime the fullback would get a head of steam like that going, people tend to get out of the way.
Setting up play action. And it's caught. Tackled around the 37-yard line. That pass is good for a first down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
St. Louis lines up in the offset eye this time. Not much time to throw. Is there for the catch. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 30. 7-yard gain on the play.
Nice play there. It's only 7 yards, but that's the kind of underneath throw that eventually opens up some throws down the field.
Throws off his back foot. He's dropped at the 17. A good play fake that time.
It really was. I didn't see it. I thought it was a run play. He pulled it out of there and came up with a nice game.
Oh, and they got him. The defense just flexed their muscles on that one.
How many times do you see a team perfectly execute a blitz pickup and simply can't block the guy? And there's nothing the coaches can do there. They did their job, but the guys just got overwhelmed.
Looks for a man open. Hasn't missed yet on this drive. And a big catch by the tight end.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
Touchdown.
Steven Jackson, when he breaks into the open field, is a dangerous sight. Remember, he's 230 pounds of man running downhill at little defensive backs. And believe me, they are not too happy about it.
Up and good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. Nice kick, plenty of distance. They get him at the 18-yard line. The offense lines up and is looking to score again after a successful trip to the end zone on their last drive. Single back formation. The Cardinals put a man in motion. Back to pass. Throws it deep, left side. Second down now following the incomplete pass.
Target on the play. Second down.
So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 18. Offset I formation in the backfield. Rifles it out there. Excellent open field tackle. A nice completion to the tight end.
Always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies. You know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
He fights forward to about the 33. Not maybe a couple of feet.
Very effective call that time by the defensive coordinator, bringing the outside linebacker a terrific way to give your defense some help in stopping the run.
And they get him right around the 44-yard line. After that run, they might want to give him the ball a few more times.
I agree. It looks like the defense is a little tired out there. Whatever the case, they're having a tough time now.
Liner takes it back. Strong throw. He's tackled at the 45. Picked up 10 yards. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line. They line up in a one-back set. They motion to the right. First down, looking to throw. Completed. He's brought down at the 36-yard line. Another fine pass and catch on that play.
I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you run a 4.340. If you can get in and out of your cuts like this guy, you will always be able to play.
He's dropped at the 32-yard line. 4-yard gain on the play. 1st and 10. Arizona sets up in the I. Gives to the back. Dropped behind the line. The defense seemed to do everything right there.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
The pass is away. Knocked away. Bolden was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt.
Congratulations to the person sitting in section 19.
Leinert lines up in the gun. He has 3 receivers in the formation. Back to pass. Looking for a receiver. And he catches it. And they get him around the 31-yard line. They complete the pass, but it won't be enough for the first.
Yeah, that's one of those balls that looks good in the stats for the quarterback because he gets a completion, but for this offense, it's going to bring up 4th down. Huge play defensively to make that stop.
Gets it away cleanly. Out of the end zone for a touchback. Their last drive ended in a touchdown, and they take the field again, hoping for a similar result. gives to the back. He's tackled at the 23-yard line. Jackson gets 3 yards on the carry.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
He's running out of time. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 23. Picked up maybe a foot or two. Offense with 3rd down, 7 yards to go. Ball on their own 23. Bolger sends a man in motion. He drops back, throws it out. Brought down at the 32-yard line. The right read on that pass.
Nice play that time by the quarterback. You know, we talk about progressions and going from one receiver to the next, but this quarterback is doing a great job in the pre-snap read, knowing who the first guy will be and getting him the football.
Moves up in the pocket. Brings this one in, and they get him at the 43-yard line. And a great pass play that time.
Oops, that was just superior play calling that time on the offense. They sucked the defense in with the play action and got it in behind.
Jackson takes it up the middle. He's dropped at the 38. A 5-yard pickup for the halfback. 2nd and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 38-yard line. St. Louis sets up in the I. Bolger is looking to stay perfect on this drive. Can't hang on. Leonard was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. So another 3rd down upcoming for the offense. The backfield is in the offset I formation. They go with the run. He took a shot at the 38. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback. The punter's going to try to pin them deep in their own territory with a good punt here. Gets it away cleanly. It'll go out at the 11. They were forced to punt on their last drive. They give it to the tailback. He didn't get back to the line. Tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
They hand it off. He doesn't get back to the line. The offense had a tough time picking up all their blocks on that play.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want, but ultimately this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
He drops back. On the run, he throws it. Tackled at the 22-yard line. How about that pass?
Despite the good coverage on that play, it was the accuracy and the quick release of this quarterback that got it done there.
And they get him right around the 26-yard line. The halfback gets the ball and picks up 5. 2nd and 5 coming up here. Ball on their own 27. Liner comes to the line with 3 wide. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Come on, D, let's get off the field now.
Liner drops back to pass. Defender gets his hand on it, and the pass will fall incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And those are the kind of big third down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
He gets it away. And they make the fair catch. They were moving the ball on their last drive, but the defense held strong and forced the punt.
What's the call? Turnover, D.
Jackson is the single setback.
Hey, let's go, baby. Ready?
Guns it to the middle. He's dropped around the 49-yard line.
Big game Torrey Holt has done it again. There's no question when he's healthy, he's one of the best receivers in the game. Just so smooth in and out of cuts. It doesn't look like it would be difficult to cover him, but he explodes once he gets into that cut and gets separation.
2 minutes left in the half. 9-yard gain. That'll bring up second down. Second down now, just about a yard to go. Ball on the 41.
Ready? Go. We stop the run first. Ready?
He drops back to pass. Passes to his left. Can't stay in bounds. Incomplete pass. They complete the pass, but he was out of bounds when he brought it in.
Yeah, that's a pretty safe throw there where only the receiver can make a play on the ball. Just a little too wide on that one.
And the ref blows this one dead.
Full start, offense.
And we'll replay third down.
And the quarterback's thinking, thanks a lot, guys. Now we have some heavy-duty lifting to do.
Watch the back. Whoever got the back. Let's go, D. Here we go. Ready? Ready? Wait for it. Come on, man. Ready?
Drops back. And the bomb is away. Drops the sure pick. And it'll be fourth down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
They get this one off, and it's a great kick. Into the end zone for a touchback. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. Arizona is going with the offset eye backfield. Leinart on first down. Scans the field. Open field ahead. Just a short, efficient throw that time.
Yeah, a true sign of patience on the offensive side. You let the play develop. You find the open receiver. Maybe he takes a look down the field. It's not there. Just go ahead and take that safe throw.
Drops back to pass. Goes through his read. Rockets it out. Batted away. And now the offense will be faced with a third down situation. 4 yards for a first here on third down. Ball on the 26-yard line. And the defense has a heavy rush. What an open field tackle. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing fourth down. Fourth down. The Cardinals ready to punt this one away. He punts it. Hall takes it at the 36. Tackled at the 46-yard line. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. It's 1st and 10. Ball at their own 46. Arizona lines up with 5 defensive backs. Looking to throw. Short throw to the right. Hood gets his hand on it. An excellent job by the defense of disrupting that last play.
And that was really on the wide receiver. Not much of a route, very little separation, and gave the defense a chance to make that play.
Bolger will look to pass. Brought down at the 38. A good play to the tight end that time.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
Called by the offense.
1 minute left to play in the first half. They'll throw on first down. Throws on the run. And they get him at the 29-yard line. And another connection that goes for good yardage.
And we really see the trust that is developing between this receiver and the quarterback. That if the quarterback has confidence that you're going to be where he thinks you're going to be, he will throw it to you more often than he'll throw it to somebody else.
They pick up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
Makes the grab. He's dropped at the 15. They won't huddle here as they try to speed things up. Jackson lines up as the deep back, I formation.
Called by the offense.
2nd and 7. Well, it looked like the set down was good. Maybe he lost his footing a little when he went to step into that one. You know, if kickers get out of their rhythm just a little bit, they can really miss a kick badly. So the score will remain the Rams 7, the Cardinals 10. He fakes it. Huge pressure by the defense. He's brought down at the 28-yard line. And as we head to halftime, the score is 10-7. The kick is away. Dropped at the 26-yard line. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Feeds it to the back. And he's decleated at the 29-yard line. James gets 3 yards on the play.
That was a big shot right there. You talk about getting your bell rung. That was the Liberty Bell ringing that time.
James on the draw. And they get him at the 33. James gets 3 yards on the carry. From their own 33-yard line. Arizona comes out with 2 tight ends. On the ground, up the middle. He's dropped at the 33-yard line. They denied him the first down on that run.
Yeah, they were lucky just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I don't like the call when you're in a 3rd down situation. I'm paying the quarterback so much money. He's getting the ball there.
He punts it. Ball fields it at the 29. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. The Rams come out with the offset eye.
Here we go.
Gives it off. He's brought down around the 32-yard line. That's a 2-yard gain. That brings up 2nd down.
8 of 2.
2nd down and 8. Ball on the 32-yard line. They line up in the I formation.
Let's stop it right now. 12.
Bolger dropping back. Throws it. He leaps. It's caught. And a nice pickup there.
Nice play that time. The defense came with the blitz there. He made a good read, delivered a nice ball in there to the open man.
They line up with one running back in the backfield, 3 wide. He gets another carry. He's tackled about the 43-yard line. A nice 6-yard gain by the halfback. Second down now, 4 yards to go. Ball on the 44-yard line. Bolger with the give. Tackled around the 44-yard line. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. Offense facing a 3rd and 4. Ball on the 44. The backfield is in the offset I formation. He'll get the call again. And they get him around the 40-yard line. The defense probably wasn't looking for the run there.
Hey, and as a defense, if you want to run the ball in that situation, go ahead. Come up and make the tackle. You can go off and pout in the corner. We'll go back and celebrate with a little glass of water.
Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. The ball will go into the end zone for a touchback. Their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. James gets the ball. Brought down at the 22-yard line. James gains about 2 yards on the run. Second down and 8. Ball on their own 22. Leinart steps up to the line, 3 wide receivers. The Cardinals motion to the right side. James on the inside handoff. He's brought down at the 34-yard line. And that was a nice job to pick up the first down.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
The halfback with the carry. Brought down behind the line. They didn't find any success on the delay.
Well, the halfback delay is really one of those plays that you're dependent upon the defensive lineman really believing it's a pass and trying to attack the quarterback. That time, those defensive linemen, they didn't believe.
Throws the bullet across the middle. He makes a great open field tackle. Just about 6 yards on that completion. From their own 38-yard line. St. Louis brings in their nickel package. He drops back to pass. Fires it over the middle. He's tackled right around the 46-yard line. Great pickup for the first on that one.
And really what makes NFL football so special is the ability of these quarterbacks to throw it and these great receivers to catch it. That's just fun to watch.
Leinart will throw. No, they hand it off. And they get him at the 49-yard line. James picks up 2 yards with the carry. From their own 49-yard line. The Cardinals go with the I formation. Hit and dropped behind the line. Tried to go off tackle, but the defense was waiting right there.
A lot of defensive coordinators really believe in trying to take away the inside gaps and force the back to bounce to the outside, believing that in this league, in this day and age, there's too much speed to really be effective going outside.
Looking to throw. He's under a heavy rush. And it's knocked down. Risky throw right there.
Boy, the quarterback has to be a better decision maker than that. There's no way he was going to get that one in.
Johnson to punt. He punts it. He fields the punt at the 20. I'm sure they would have liked to have gotten a little better return out of him there.
Boy, he hardly had any room to do anything there. They've got to come up with a better scheme or some better blockers or something. This guy's a good punt returner. He's just not getting any help at all from his teammates.
Here's the give. Brought down at the 27. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. Second down, 6 yards to go. Ball on the 27-yard line. Jackson is the deep back as they line up in the I. Tackled around the 7-yard line. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback. 3rd and 6. Ball on the 27. St. Louis lines up in the offset I this time. Fakes to the back. With the catch. And they get him at the 38. A decent gain on the pass.
And that's good quarterback play. He recognized the blitz. He understood what was happening with the coverage behind it and found the open man.
Offset I formation in the backfield. He's dropped at the 43-yard line. Jackson gains about 5 yards on the run. They line up at the 43. St. Louis goes with the ace set here. And they drop him for the sack. Good job there by the end to get in there for the sack.
Man, I'm really impressed by that guy out there. You know, you try to single block him, you can't. You try and double team him, you still can't block him. There are some guys in the league that are just too good.
Throws the bullet to the left. He's tackled at about the 45-yard line. They complete the pass on 3rd and long, but they'll end up short of the marker.
You can see the confidence level of this defense. They know they can make open field tackles, and that's probably one of the great lost arts in the game. The ability to make the tackle in the open field and stop them short of the first down. Good play defensively there.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. Goes into the end zone for a touchback. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. They'll set up shop at the 20. First down now and 10 to go. He drops back to pass, looking for an open man. He's sacked. They're going to have to figure out a way to block him or he's going to keep getting back there.
You know, I couldn't agree more. This is one of those guys that's sneaky fast. Even when I watch him on tape, he looks fast and he looks talented, but then you see him in person, and all of a sudden he's turning that corner so much faster. I think the same thing's happened to this offensive line. They weren't ready for this.
With the pass. He's there for the catch. At the 40. Brought down around the 49-yard line. And this is the way that you're supposed to play pitch and catch.
And when you get a wide receiver with that kind of talent on the outside, he is a threat to take it all the way on any play.
The halfback with the carry. Tackled at the 44-yard line. So the old draw play gets them a good 7 yards. They'll need about 3 yards here on second down. The Cardinals line up with an offset I backfield. Leinart hands off. He got decleated, and the halfback has nowhere to go. James is the deep back as they line up in the I. On play action, dumps it out right. He's tackled at the 37. Great job to haul in that first down pass.
This team is just so good at executing those short, quick passes and picking up first downs and keeping drives alive.
Arizona is going with the offset I backfield. Leinart hands it left. And they get him at the 33. 4-yard gain by the back. From the 33-yard line. Nickel package on defense. Steps up in the pocket. Leinart will be dropped in the backfield. It seems these days being a defensive end isn't just all about trying to run your blocker over to get to the quarterback.
Yeah, you see more and more of these guys that are a little undersized for defensive linemen, but they make up for that size and bulk with great speed and agility. If they can turn the corner, they can really make a difference in a game.
Passes left. It's completed. And he dropped him in the open field. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
James gets the call. Brought down at the 21. Just about a 3-yard gain, and that will bring up second down. 2 tight ends this time as they come out in a big set. He gets another carry. He's brought down at the 12. And they have a pretty nice drive going.
And the most important part of it is they've been able to get it done on the ground. Now that's 5 rushes so far in this drive and a first down.
He's dropped at the 9. They get 3 yards on the play. That'll bring up second down. 8 yards for the score here. Leinart lines up under center. 2 tight ends in the formation. There's a play fake. Throws it short. And he caught it. Knocked out of bounds at the 4. They gain 5 on the play. 3rd down and 2. 4 yards out. Offset I formation in the backfield. He throws right. Caught out of bounds, incomplete. The receiver was out of bounds when he made the catch.
Not a perfectly timed throw that time. Held on to it just a little too long and led the receiver out of bounds.
And he makes it. He put that one right through the upright. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Decent kick. Hall takes it at the 4. Hit and dropped at the 32-yard line. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. They'll get the ball here at the 32-yard line. The Rams come out in the shotgun. There are 3 receivers wide. Bolger looking to throw. Brings it in. Brought down at the 44-yard line. And a great pass by the quarterback to convert for the first.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
The defense has him surrounded. He steps out around the 46-yard line. Not much of a gain at all on that completion. What happened on that one?
Well, I think the offense really just trying to make a safe throw rather than taking a big chance and throwing it down the field. You get the ball in the hands of your receiver and let him try and make a play. That time, nothing there.
Bulger hands off to the left. And they get him right around the 48-yard line. 4, maybe 5 yards on the run. So, at the end of 3, the score is 13-7. Third down now, they'll need a couple of yards to convert for a first down. The Rams come out in a 2 tight end set. Short throw to the right. He's tackled at the 35. Nice pass play.
It really was in the 80s that we first started seeing offenses throwing the ball to the fullback. You know, for so many years, those guys were just big blockers.
Fakes the run, and it's completed. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 32-yard line. Nice job of shutting down the first down pass.
Yeah, it looked like that time the defense knew exactly what was coming. They were right there from the outset to make that play.
Here we go. Ready? Keep coming.
Jackson on the right side. Brought down at the 31. He got what he could, and it wasn't much. That'll bring up third down. Third down, they need 6 for a first. They'll go from the shotgun. Jackson on the give. And it looks short from up here. A 5-yard pickup for the halfback.
Gain of 5.
Looks like they'll try to get this conversion on the ground. Still on his feet. He's tackled at the 24-yard line. Short gain, but more than enough as they convert on fourth down.
Well, when you get in that kind of situation, certainly no surprises. It just comes down to the big offensive lineman against the big defensive lineman, and the big guys on offense won that battle.
They give it to the tailback. Huge hit. Jackson picks up 2 yards with the carry.
Ouch. You take too many shots like that as a running back, you start peeking around a little bit before you get that football.
St. Louis uses motion. Bulger back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. Tackle at the 14. Good job locating the gap in the coverage on that play.
You know, that's the kind of pass pattern I used to always love to run, because if the defense is even a little bit lax in their coverage, it's pretty easy to get that one in there.
They'll keep it on the ground again. And they get him at about the 9-yard line. The defense has to come up with a way to slow down this rushing game.
And now's when things get really difficult for a defense, because you begin to understand you're not stopping the run. So as you bring defenders closer to that line of scrimmage, you really take a chance on giving up a big play.
Here's the pass, and we're all tied up.
Torrey Holt is just magical, I think, around the goal line. Great hands, great concentration, and you can just see his enthusiasm go up when that ball is in the air and he has any chance at all to score a touchdown. Big play, Torrey Holt. You are well named.
Up and good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. The kick. Fielded at the 4. Dropped at the 28-yard line. They had to settle for a field goal on their last drive. They take the field again, looking to put up another score. The backfield is in the offset I formation. First down, looking to throw. Rifles this one out to the middle. He's tackled at the 42. Pretty good gain right there.
You have so many people on this offense that you have to account for. The tight ends, the wide receivers, the running backs, even the quarterbacks. And now they're throwing to the fullback. That's almost not fair.
Gives it off. And he will lose yardage on the play. Tried to find something, but there wasn't anything there for him.
Yeah, not anything at all. And as a running back, you're probably going back to the huddle going, guys, a little help, please?
James gets the ball. Brought down at the 46-yard line. 4, maybe 5 yards on the run. 3rd and 5 situation. Ball on the 46-yard line. Leinart lines up with 5 wideouts. He drops back. Not much time to throw. Makes the catch. And they get him at the 48-yard line. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a 4th down. Offset I formation in the backfield. He drops back to pass. They tackle him for a loss. First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 49-yard line. The Rams line up with an offset I backfield. Nice play fake. Off his back foot. He's brought down at the 40. What happened there, Chris?
There's really no better feeling as an offense, especially for the quarterback position, than to take advantage when the defense is trying to blitz you. They're trying to make you nervous, and you just made them pay.
Brought down at the 39-yard line. A 1-yard gain.
And Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Back to pass. Rifles it left. He's dropped at the 28-yard line. You just can't let him get the ball, can you? That reception put him over 100 yards.
And this receiver just looks so confident catching the football. You know, if you really believe in your hands, it gives your eyes a chance to look away and try to make some runs after the catch. This guy knows he's going to make every catch and do it solidly.
Rifles it to the middle. And it's intercepted by the backer. Great catch by the linebacker. Not a smart throw from the quarterback.
You know, it's hard to believe that you can lose a guy that big, but sometimes those linebackers dropping underneath in coverage, quarterbacks just don't see him, and he threw it right to him.
James takes the handoff. He's dropped for a loss. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
They'll keep it on the ground to get tackled at the 24-yard line. No gain. That makes it 3rd down. It's 3rd and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line. The defense is in the dime. Back to throw. He passes short. He's brought down at the 32-yard line. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up 4th. St. Louis looks like they're sending everything but the kitchen sink at this punter. He gets it away. Hall fields it at the 29. And they get him at the 39-yard line. That guy just showed off some pretty good skill on that return.
I thought I was taking that one back to the house. You know, anytime you get a guy with that kind of skill level in the open field with a little room to run, good things are going to happen.
He drops back to pass. Throws right. He's tackled at the 48 line. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
Brought down at the 43-yard line. Jackson picks up 5 yards with the carry. 2nd down and 5. Ball on the 43. Bulger comes to the line with 3 wide. St. Louis uses motion. He drops back to, he throws short. Tackled right around 38-yard line. Another completed pass puts him over the 300-yard mark.
And you know, this guy just loves to play football. I really like talking to him before the game. You can hear the passion in his voice. And when you have a leader that has that kind of passion, and that's so much easier to play the game.
And that's sack number 4 in the game.
The pressure by this defense has been there all, and offensively, they're struggling trying to come up with a protection scheme that works.
They get this one off, and it's a great hit. The ball will go into the end zone for a touchback. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. Drops back on 1st down. He fumbled it. There's a scramble. They got that one back.
Sometimes there's nothing more interesting than a fumbled football because that oblong-shaped football really makes for some interesting bounces out there. They were lucky to get that one back.
Back to throw. He throws it. Batted away. And the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
The Cardinals line up with trips bunched on the right side. Drops back. Looks down the field. Makes the reception. It's completed, but it'll wind up short.
Well, it's not a horrible call in that situation because you put the ball in the hands of a playmaker. You try and allow him to create. But you're seeing now defensively, when they close together like that, it's going to be awfully tough to pick up that 1st down.
Kicks it away, and it's a huge punt. Makes the fair catch. They were forced to punt on their last drive. They'll start at the 41-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They're going to pitch it. What a hit! So they toss it to their running back, and he gets 9 yards on the play. Short yardage situation here, 2nd and a yard. The Rams line up with an offset eye backfield. They go with the run, and they get him at the 46-yard line. Gain of 4. 1st and 10. Ball on the 46. Jackson lines up as the lone back. 3 receivers split out wide. Looks for a man open. Catch is made. Not much of a gain on that play-action pass. Bulger is in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers split out wide. He's looking to throw. Short throw to the left. It's incomplete. The quarterback put that one too far out in front of his receiver, and he couldn't stay inbound.
He tried to make a safe throw there, but the receiver was open. It didn't have to be quite that cautious and just let him out of bounds.
Play fake. Throws it short. Defender gets his hand on it. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up 4th down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on 3rd down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
Kicks it away, and it's a huge punt. Down in the end zone for a touchback. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Nice play fake. They get to him. He just really showed off his speed and quickness on that one.
Playing defensive end is all about the get-off. Can you anticipate the snap count, turn the corner, even if you don't get the sack, at least force that quarterback to step up so those big defensive tackles can get him.
Back to throw. He throws right. Pass is complete. Brought down at the 19-yard line. Nice pass and catch on that play that gets him a lot closer.
Yep, and that's really just the way they drew that one up. You take what the defense gives, looking to move the ball efficiently downfield with intermediate passes.
Drops back. Guns it out. They picked it off. He's down the sideline. What a shot! Why did he even make that pass?
Yeah, Tom, I think he got baited into that throw. He thought the defensive back was going elsewhere. He did a little fake, came back in, made the pick, just a real heads-up play.
Hands it off. And he makes it out to about the 21-yard line. A yard, maybe 2, on the carry. The backfield is in the offset I formation. They give it to the tailback. He's dropped at the 18-yard line. 3 yards on the run. From the 18-yard line. 2 tight ends here. Jackson on the run. And they didn't get it. The halfback gets the ball and picks up 5. 4th down. They'll line up the field goal unit here. This one is from 31 yards out. Right down the middle. Good kick that time as he puts it right through. Good distance on the kick. And he's drilled. What a hit. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive. 2 tight ends this time as they come out in a big set. They'll give it off here. Gains his way to the 33-yard line. Over 100 yards rushing, and he still doesn't quit, does he, Chris?
No, not that I can tell. I think this guy's in the kind of shape where he could play another game after this one and maybe even another game after that. His stamina is really what sets him apart. I've seen this guy work out. It is simply remarkable.
He's brought down right around the 44-yard line. That's now 300 yards passing for the quarterback.
Yeah, and this guy really knows how to lead this football team. You can just see it in the huddle. He's in control of all situations, not only in the huddle, but at the line of scrimmage. Good checks there. There's no question who's in charge on this football team.
Knocked away. Fitzgerald was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. 2nd down now with 10 to go. Ball on the 45. The quarterback is in the gun. Empty backfield. 5 wide receivers in the formation. Back to pass. Dumps it out right. Should have had that one. He was wide open. Fitzgerald was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. Passing situation for the offense here on 3rd and long. St. Louis lines up with their prevent defense. Looking to throw. Looking for an open man. Tight coverage, and it's picked off. Brought down around the 48-yard line. He steps up and makes the big turnover.
Tremendous play by the defense there, but let's face it, that is a turnover that this quarterback is going to have to live with for several weeks to come.
He needs to make a decision. There for the reception. Tackled at the 27-yard line. That last catch puts him over 100 receiving yards.
And one of the things I like watching about this receiver is that he understands how to read coverages. More often than not, a wide receiver has to understand reading coverages at least as well as the quarterback. Otherwise, the quarterback will see one thing and the receiver another.
Jackson, the ball carrier. And they get him at the 25. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3. They line up at the 25. The Rams come out with the offset eye. Jackson gets another handoff. Gains his way to the 16-yard line. And that should just about do it.
That was a big-time clutch run right there to try and seal this game up. It looks like all they're going to have to do now is just sit on the ball.
He's going to be tackled for a loss. No one picked up the linebacker, and it cost them.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
Gives it off. He's hammered in the backfield. He got back to the line of scrimmage, but not much more. And so it'll be 3rd down. 3rd down and 12. We should just see the quarterback take a knee right here, winding down the rest of this clock. And he'll just kneel it here. Fourth down. The field goal attempt will be about a 37-yarder. And this was a good one. Our final score is the Rams 17, the Cardinals 13.